Okay, welcome back to Trails in the Sky, or Trails Beyond the Horizon. There was one other small scene at the end of the demo that I forgot to show you guys.
Whoa.
It's only going to be about 2 minutes, but stick with me. And we'll go... Hold on.
I hear it. Can I get a piece? Wait, no.
You've already seen this. Skip all. Hold on. Load. That's there. That's there. Okay, I'm going to skip through all of these to get to the bit that you haven't seen yet. So, just because I have a hunch, it might be important in the future. Taking a coffee break. Yes. So.
I'm glad to see everyone enjoy himself.
We watch the launch. We see the opening sequence. Some of our Cold Steel crew coming back. Yorda? What's she gonna have to do with anything? Ren will probably be back in a big way. Oh. That's our swallows from the last episode. What do we get here? Yes, I think that's where I ended it before.
Truly well done.
Can't complain with that.
Didn't mean to draw so much attention.
Yep. Reen got Employee of the Month. This is the part that you missed. A short time prior.
This is the Comms and Observation Satellite, Prometheus 4. Connection with the simulated manned flight frame, EXD completed. Cockpit temperature, 68 degrees. Airtight shield, functional. Oxygen ratio, nominal. Return mission will begin after designated 24-hour observational period.
Sup, chat? It's Euroboros, Myroboros, Ouroboros. That launch, though, literally out of this world. And the fact I got it on stream, so godlike. Look at Mr. Dummy floating around. Cute. Wait, hold up. This viewer count's popping off. That tracks, though. This is some real historical-ish. Anyone who missed it's in for some primo FOMO. Can humanity really touch the stars? I'll be keeping major tabs, so stay tuned for those deets, Aura Bros. Anyways, that's all for today. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe.
All right. So there's her. Definitely somebody to keep an eye out for, and Ouroboros, as always, is its own thing. And this is where we started the last episode. Like I said, it was only a quick 2 or 3 minute thing with the launch of the unmanned test flight. But full transparency and all that. Come on, let me load again. Yeah, yeah, yeah. She loves you, yeah, yeah, yeah. With a love like that, you know you should be glad. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. But really, we're just going to turn around and load and go back into Old Town. Pick up where we left off. You have stuff in your eyes, Emoji Cat. All right, let's go talk to the resident whiz and new Aramis student. That boy of mine, gallivanting around the moment his exams wrap up. The absolute nerve. Or so the old me would have thought. I can tell that Curtis gave them his best effort. So long as he doesn't stray off the straight and narrow, zipping my lips and watching from afar is probably the way to go. Though, speaking as a parent, I can't help but want to chime in with my two Mira. Right then, I should put a pin in this and head off to work. See, I've been taking the time to water the plants before my shifts lately. Makes for a nice, soul-soothing habit. Leave it to Father Nikolai to suggest the right thing. Oh, is that so? Well, hey, it's a
Good
vitality
stuff.
droplet. Cool. We'll take it. My son Curtis attends Aramis Academy. And as it happens, there's another girl here in Old Town who does the same. The two of them walk to school together each and every morning. They seem quite congenial during the school festival, too. A mother can't help but wonder. The girl's name is Kisara, I believe. I have to wonder how she and my son feel about one another. It may be a bit untoward of me, yes, but there's no helping a mother's curiosity. Given your past reactions, you probably don't want to know about her background. It'd probably be good for you, but you probably won't react well. Okay, just the basics to go to. Let's come talk to you guys. Rebecca! Alright, Rebecca, take care. Just try not to get too lost out there, okay? Got it. I'll do my best. Rebecca, the eternal shut-in, going out all on her own. Now there's a million Mira sight. Van, and the rest of Arkride Solutions. Is this part of the rehabilitation you mentioned before? Yeah, luckily she's been growing more comfortable with stepping out of her cave, one reg at a time. But her nerves still get the best of her, so I figured she might have an easier go if we made it a work thing. Introducing our brand new on-site repair service, run by yours truly. As long as I focus on the mechanical side of stuff, yeah, I'll survive. Sounds like an uphill climb, but I respect the enthusiasm. We wish you luck, Rebecca. Shoot. Hold on a sec. Did you guys have business here today? Dad's back home for now, so really put him to the grindstone, okay? Roger that. Just for the record, I spent an entire week modifying this scooter. Now it's got a booster, an emergency ejection feature, and shard search functionality. With this baby along, nothing outside can hurt me. Maybe. Might be best for us to just validate her and leave it at that. Yeah, she's been good to us, so I want to cheer her on. People have already been asking if they could request on-site repairs from us for a while now. And Rebecca seemed receptive to the whole idea, so here we are, giving it a shot. I'm not exactly confident in her, but gotta push your boundaries, right? Oh, and if you're curious about Kasara, she left with her friends earlier this morning. Things seem pretty rough for a while during exam season, but they'll be on break starting today. She's probably out letting her hair down right about now. Hey. Yes. Modify orbment. That's a good one. Fairy, yes. Ooh. Also, yes. Rosette. Ketra. Let's go ahead and do that. Do that. Oh. Yeah. Do that. Don't have the 40 for any of those others. Okay, on yes. Sure, Bearguard. All right. Quartz? Nope. All right. Bye.
No need to be shy now.
Nope.
Come again.
Bargain bin?
No need to be shy now.
Stuff we forgot to pick up in previous chapters. Not really worried about it. Trade? No, not quite there yet. We will get there. We have lots of stuff to work with here in the future.
Come again.
Okay. Yo, Felenkov. How's business? Perfectly well and good, thanks to Chris. Rebecca's become much more proactive as well. It gets a father all misty-eyed, it does. Kisara moving in must have sparked a change of heart in her somehow. It just goes to show, you never can tell what bonds people may form, or where they might lead. Yeah, you can say that again. All the more when you consider how close the residents of Old Town are with each other. Hear, hear. It's my hope that everyone will continue to look out for one another. Though, personally, I'm eager to set off on my next journey. Toot sweet. Can't teach an old dog new tricks, can you? Well, for the time being, I plan on watching over the kids as they tackle their new challenges. I'll also be manning our establishment's workshop, so if there's anything you need, simply say the word. Create quartz. Yep, already working on that.
Okay.
Oof. Hot tea is hot. Wait for it to cool down. Do not jump gun. Even if Rosette is using a gun. Rebecca seems intent on moving forward, so I plan to watch over her as she does. Well, for a short while, that is. After 4 whole months here in the capital, it's high time I set off on my next journey. This space craze may have the world in a tizzy, but my interests lie more in the frontiers of Zemuria. Just the thought of them gets my heart aflutter. You can trust me on workshop duty. The bulk of it should be within my abilities. I may be heading out before long, though, so get your orders in quick. Okay, nope, not that. There. Orbment.
Modifying your
Hey,
orbment, are you?
buddy. Let's make...
That's a single new shard skill added.
Yes. Let's go ahead and get you a defense for now, or a shield for now.
Switching to maintenance mode. Single element slot accessed.
Oh, well,
Maintenance mode engaged. That one's a
That's
single
fine.
element slot.
I know.
Looks like a new shard skill.
Chaos
That one's
boost.
a single element slot.
Oh. Oh, you already have. Oh, well. Fine then.
That one's a single element. Shard skills updated.
What else do we got?
Looks like a new
Definitely
shard skill.
take an evade.
You're in capable hands. That is a single element slot. Skill set
I
amended.
know that it's a single element slot. EP cut. Only thing I have free.
Maintenance mode. Don't worry. Citri's got your back.
Let's tune her up.
Don't worry. Citri's got your back. That's a single element. Skills altered.
Yes.
Shifting to maintenance mode.
Switching to maintenance.
Modifying your orbment, are you?
No.
Maintenance mode engaged.
Activating me. Sorry, that's a single skills changed.
Yeah. I
Citri's
know.
got your back.
Oh, wait. I still have 2 defense ones.
Activating maintenance mode. You're
So,
in capable hands. Maintenance mode engaged.
no.
Shard skills
But you
updated.
can still do that.
You're in capable hands. Activating maintenance mode. Switching to maintenance mode.
Remove shield 1. You want
New
an
shard skill
EP
maintenance
cut
mode
for the time
Activating
being.
maintenance mode. Don't worry. Citri's got your back.
Let's tune her up.
Okay, well, outside of that, we're just going to have to wait and see what goes on. What do we got? Conspicuous piece of paper on the bulletin board. Oh no! The public bathhouse Laguna is unbelievably filthy. The rooms haven't been properly sanitized and they don't change out the water much at all. But the worst part? There's dirt everywhere in the sauna room. It's a mess. What the? This can't be right. Laguna is the furthest thing from filthy. Van, what do you make of this? Speaking as a regular, I can say with confidence the person reporting this is serving a big old slice of bullshit. Who in the world would post this, and why? Some people may very well take their words as the truth. You want to look into it? Of course. There's no way I could let something like this slide.
Well, we're on the clock now.
Bathhouse of ill repute. Laguna's bad rep. Topic. To-do list. Setting his active quest. Oh, hello. Housewife.
Got a question for you.
Oh, that whole story? As a matter of fact, I'm actually something of an eyewitness to it. See, I was there spying from the shadows when the culprit put up one of those postings late last night. You were? Yes, I was too afraid to get a good look at his face. But I can say for a fact that it was a green-haired man. And when he passed me by, I distinctly caught the scent of citrus on him. A green-haired man who smelled of citrus? Well, these are some good leads. Appreciate you sharing, ma'am. Please, think nothing of it. Key phrase, culprit is a green-haired man. Well...
Swallows look like they'll be leaving the nest.
Got a question for you.
Oh, I've heard about that posting. What a complete load of crock. Good to know we're on the same page with this. It's a given for any of us here in Old Town. A customer of mine said it got their goat so fierce they tore it down in a fit of disgust. But then a new one got put up in its place. We're dealing with a tenacious little backbiter. The current posting isn't the first in that case. Is there anything else you can tell us? Already shared all I know, I'm afraid. If you happen to find the culprit, rake him over the coals for me, will you?
Let me ask you something.
Is there more to that? I don't know who's behind this, but damned if I'll stand for their fiddle-faddle. If you happen to find the culprit, rake him over the coals for me, will you? Okay, so once you've done it, then it looks like that's it.
Pardon me.
Huh? This place is unsanitary? Nah, that's just what some BS post on the bulletin board said. Sounds like this is the first you're hearing about it. Yeah, otherwise I might not have come here at all. Good to know it's just a smear campaign.
If I may trouble you a moment.
Okay.
Excuse me?
Huh? Someone actually posted that on the Old Town bulletin board? But the baths here are great. Man, talk about obnoxious. You can say that again.
Do you have a moment?
Ah, the posting. I'll tell you what, little Anya's got my deepest sympathies. There's not a soul around who could read all that and feel uplifted. Any regular can tell it's nothing but hogwash, though. An absolute nuisance is what it is. Oh, I believe I've seen you here on more than a few occasions. Likewise. So, mind if I ask you something as a fellow regular? About the bulletin board posting? I saw it, yes. Outrageous nonsense, word after word. Incidentally, are you aware of the recent influx of troublesome bathgoers at this establishment? Yes, we were going to ask you about them as well. I must have been born under an unlucky star with how many encounters I've already had with their sort. Some come in groups, chattering loudly, while others bring their towels into the hot water. There are even those who enter the sauna room without wiping themselves down, or who leave their used razors behind. For real? That's just nasty. Mere bandwagoners jumping in on the sauna craze, every last one. Most of them were youngsters, the frivolous sort by my reckoning. With that in mind, I'm willing to bet that one of these vexatious guests is the culprit behind all this slander. Vexatious guests, you say? Is there any specific reason? Isn't it obvious? The inconvenience they cause others is of no consequence to them. Anyone so egotistical to the core would have no issue spreading that tripe for kicks. This is exactly why I hate the gaudy, garish youth. Whoa! Narrow-minded much? Do you have any evidence to back this claim? Only my suspicions. It's not as though I intend on ferreting the culprit out. At any rate, this entire topic is irking me. I'm through talking about it. He kind of rubs me the wrong way. Those rowdy bathgoers must have really offended him. By the way, is anyone else picking up a faint scent? Must be either the shampoo or body soap he uses. Smells citrusy.
Let me
What
ask
do
you
we got?
something.
That bunch of baloney? They've got a lot of nerve calling us unsanitary. So, you guys are always on top of the cleaning then? The way I hear it, some bathhouses totally skimp on that front. That's why we make it a point to keep our facilities so spotless you can eat off of them. Don't actually try it though, or we'll have a different problem. No worries. I know firsthand how spick and span this place is. So, has that posting hurt customer traffic at all? So far? Not a bit. If anything, we've got more business than ever. At the end of the day, saunas are all the rage right now, almost as much as outer space is. I do get the impression that they've often been featured in magazines and such recently. Hell, we've got a sauna junkie in the flesh here. Tell me about it. Don't go egging him on, Hanya. And the term is enthusiast, thanks. Well, back on topic, we've been getting a lot of first-timers lately. They'll talk as loud as they want, enter the sauna room without washing off, and that's just the beginning. Etiquette-challenged people like that tend to stick out, I guess. If someone tried that crap in front of me, they'd get an earful and then some. But anyway, thanks for the info. Okay. So, I got that guy. We talked to her.
Planner launched.
Set navigation.
What's next?
What's next? No, can't
What's
go. Mer? Ah. Oh.
Excuse me?
Okay. We've been seeing a few more etiquette challenged guests lately. Talk as loud as they want.
Got a question for you.
Bad rumors going around. Okay. Okay. This is only my second time here, but I'm an avid sauna goer in general. Every once in a while, you'll run into someone who can't even follow the most basic rules. People like that are why newcomers will get the evil eye from regulars. It's a real pain in the butt.
Right. Got something to ask you.
Bad-mannered bathers. I didn't notice anything special. You think some of the regulars here might think of us that way? Nah, don't sweat it. You guys should be fine.
Do you have a moment?
It does feel like there's been an upturn in poorly mannered bathgoers. Can't even relax with folk like them around. If anything, it gets your blood boiling. From that perspective, the culprit might actually be one of us regulars. That's so. It's definitely a possibility. Okay, I think that's all the information we need. Wow, we sure talked to a lot of people, didn't we? We heard multiple perspectives on the misinformation posted on the board. What stood out to me was Hux. He said the culprit might be a regular. And someone else speculated it was the work of a vexatious guest. All right, did we get a description of the person who put up that post? Yes, a green-haired man who gave off the scent of citrus. Well, well. This has turned out to be a pretty damn good warm-up case. And yes, have you worked out who the culprit is? Oh, yes. The green-haired regular who smelled of citrus. I'm fairly certain it's the green-haired regular we spoke to earlier. His features match the eyewitness report, and the citrus scent is a dead giveaway. Yep, and he's got motive for it, too. Right, those dickhead bathgoers grinded his gears like nobody's business. Guess he thought the dabblers would stay away if he made the bathhouse rep go down the shitter. Then he could enjoy the bathhouse in peace. I knew something was up when he tried pinning the blame on other guests. In any event, I don't think there's any room for doubt now. He must be our perpetrator. Then shall we speak to the man in question again? Yeah, let's bring this case to a close. All right, boyo. Circumstantial evidence of the perp.
Give me your thoughts.
You can't be serious. You would accuse me of putting up that post? I demand to see your proof. Well, afraid we've only got circumstantial evidence, but if you really want to see it that bad, we can go grab it. Just know that if we go down that road, there will be no avoiding getting the police involved. If you don't want things to escalate to that point, then I would strongly suggest you confess. Right now. Nice. Got his ass. You're so cool, Agnes? So, what'll it be? I admit it. I can't believe it. That was all you're doing? Yes. Little time I got to spend in the Laguna baths each day was precious to me. That being said, I fully understand what I did was a crime, so I'll turn myself into the police. You too good with that outcome? Honestly, I really don't think we need to make a mountain out of a molehill. In fact, I understand where you're coming from. Also, we've kind of been letting bad-mannered guests have their run of the place, admittedly. As such, we won't say a word to the police. Still, letting you off the hook entirely doesn't feel right either. Can't say I disagree. What do you think, Agnes? Curious about your thoughts, seeing as you were the MVP in this case. You think? I'm pretty sure everyone else worked out the answer too, though. Well, let's see. Yes, our law gray chaos. What should his punishment be? Oh. Oof. Well, I don't think getting banned is quite right. But... And cleaning duty just... That doesn't feel right. Like, he wasn't making a mess, he was just being a jerk. handing out flyers feels the most in line with what he did. Since you spread that horrible mistruth about Laguna being filthy, it's only fitting that you counteract its effects by sharing a whole lot of positive word of mouth. For example, you could hand out flyers in front of the stations. Why don't you do this for about 1 month, let's say? Oh, flyers. That's a great idea. How do you feel about that? Of course, I'd be happy to hand them out. Look at you go, Agnes. You showed excellent judgment. Honestly, I was just channeling what Van might have said in this context. What matters is that we've reached a good point of compromise.
Well done, everyone.
Hey.
Mira deposit confirmed.
Yay, paid. Certain choices made within the game will greatly affect your Law, Gray, Chaos alignments. Depending on what answers you choose, either the Law, Gray, or Chaos alignment will increase. You can do many things from the desk of the Arkwright Solutions. Yeah, but we will mostly do them end of chapter. Okay, that about does it for Old Town. Definitely catching a little whiff of something, though. Oh well. Still gotta drop by Station Street in the Sunter Marsh for this morning. Might as well poke our heads in at Station Street Guild while we're at it. Maybe the police station over in Seedon, too. Would have been nice if I could just ask him about the space program. But he's probably neck deep in his work on it. Guess I'll have to settle for talking to anybody else that's connected to it. Yay, travel menu. Station, Seedon, Treon Mall, and Sunter Marsh.
Check out that rocket launch.
Planner launched. Planner launched.
Okay, well, for now we'll go to Station Street, then we'll go to Treon Tower.
Off we go.
Little bit of an upgrade in our graphical fidelity over Daybreak. Wow! Station Street's even more bustling than usual. Yeah, you can really feel the energy in the air. It seems that enthusiasm has only been building in response to Project Startaker. The reality of it all finally clicked once the second launch was moved forward. Yep, it's party hardy mode out here, but we didn't drag ourselves over to restate the obvious, did we, Van? Right. Something about this makes my nose twitch. First step is to get a feel for the situation. You know the drill by now. Swap intel with the guild, then hit up the other establishments in the area. Department store gun shop's a definite must for one. Maybe a good idea to speak with any other people we're familiar with as well. Yes, getting a grasp on how they each are adapting to these present conditions would only be to our benefit. Okay then, let's give the place a nice quick sweep. Yay, bonding events. And we can send gifts. Buy gifts from various shops. Okay. Hey! Giordano! The Calvard Republic. It's as bustling as I heard. There's much we need to learn. Let's take a look around the city, then see how the space program is progressing. Oh my. All work and no play? How dull. I at least want to do some sightseeing first. Alrighty-o. I think I get the picture of what you hepcats are after. We'll take the optimal route that'll kill both your requests in one go. Buckle up, because Giordano's going to give you the ride of your lives, baby. Oh, well, that's quite nice of you. A baby? A rumor has it he's the most popular driver in Edith. I suppose this is just what Calvardians are like. Hey there, brothers and sisters. On the hop as always, I take it. Business has been a-booming lately. A lot of foreign folks wanting to be ferried by yours truly. I guess Lady Luck ain't through with me yet. She even threw a fresh challenge my way. Got a chance to link up with some other cool cats. Oh, speaking of, I was invited to the launch party. Suppose I can pop on by for a bit. What do we got?
What a time to be alive.
What have we got?
I took on a shady part-time delivery job, and now I'm in trouble. I was blinded by the high pay, but once I got the mirror, my personal information was stolen. Please, you have to help me. I'll be waiting by the back alley near the station. Okay. Oh, there's a 4SPG on the bulletin board. Huh. A shady part-time delivery job. When I think of clandestine delivery persons, she is the one who always springs to mind. Personally, I don't think she has anything to do with this 4SPG. At least, I hope she doesn't. Well, whatever the case, there's been a lot happening behind the scenes lately that I'd classify as concerning. Might be worth looking into this and hearing what our prospective client has to say. Excuse me. Hold up. Shortcut. Party. Let's put Rosette in for Anya's, and let's put Ketra in for Aaron. Let's leave it like that. Let's go like that for a minute. See what we got.
What's next?
Also, we have Fairy, we have Bearguard. Oh, well, we gotta do Yume. I mean, how do you not do Yume? And then probably aiming for the top. But let's go talk to some people. Hello, Melise. It's been a while, but, what's with that outfit? Oh, I'm so very glad you asked, former boss. Today's my first day as a tour guide. Quitting my old job was the best decision I ever made. Now that I'm working for a travel agency, I can roam around as much as I want. Did you really call and arrange a meetup just to rub that in my face? Well, that doesn't matter. It's good to see you're doing well. Seems like that line of work will suit you much better. Boss, yes, it absolutely will. Your incompetent subordinate is entering a whole new world and living her best life. And I'm glad to hear it. I wish you well. Really? Melise used to work for us, but she's always had that travel bug. That's why she decided to switch jobs. Honestly, I feel like this new job will suit her much better. She and the higher-ups were always at odds. I'll have to be on the sly about it, but I'm gonna cheer her on. She kind of got a bad introduction from the beginning of Daybreak 1. I managed to get my level 1 guide certification and the Class 2 commercial license for large vehicle operation in only 3 months. It's almost time to set off. I'm gonna make this the best trip ever. I'm sure you will. Do your best out there. Seems Melise was just looking for someone to brag to. Oh?
I have a taste of my gourmet offerings.
Junk food tacos. Primo, she opened her own truck. Cool. She started off helping out the one guy on Riverside and had some really weird ideas about food. But she opened her own shop. At long last, I finally got it. A food cart by me, from me, and for me. I took the tortillas Gordon taught me how to make and added my own certified primo twist to it. Taco naysayers can call it junk food all they want. If it's delicious, then as far as I'm concerned, it's a luxurious, high-class dish. I should be riding the highest high of my life, and yet that stupid Shino is nowhere to be found, and trust me, I've searched high and low. Show yourself, coward. We're supposed to be having a taco off. She, seems pretty upset, doesn't she? Now that I think about it, though, I haven't seen Shino lately. Yeah, I hear she's out of town right now. Don't know all the details, but her regulars around here are pretty bummed because of it. I finally have the means to beat Shino's bar, and she's not here! Ugh! Quit hiding and fight, coward! I'm gonna tell everyone how much of a sore winner you are. She's kind of Bermati's protege. You might want to be careful. The next step of Project Startaker is launching a manned rocket. Initially, there was a plan to have cars with video monitors stationed around the city the day of, but then the launch was suddenly moved up. An official date for it hasn't even been set in stone yet. It really grinds my gears. Don't they know the EPD needs time to prepare for this? We'll need to pen a strategy for managing foot and vehicular traffic with the riot police. I fear we have some long days ahead of us. Okay. We haven't been given a schedule yet, but we need to move forward with preparations, with or without it. Incidentally, the crime rate has been at an all-time low since April. We've apprehended many who were involved with the anti-immigration movement, so public safety has been higher than ever. No doubt this is thanks to our daily efforts. I want the citizens to feel secure. Nellie. Whoa! Look, Amelie! Look! There's so many people here! Yes, I see. Do try to contain yourself in public, if you would. Such an enthused display only serves to draw stares from everyone around us. Must I remind you that the tour has yet to even begin? Oh, we're gonna see him with, Melise. Sure, but this is my first time visiting the capital. Can you blame me for being a little excited? Whoa, check out that huge screen over there. Oh, and above it says Orbal Cafe. Oh, and is that a giant tower I spy in the distance? Food stalls. Come on, let's get something. What? Wait a minute. Nellie, we'll be late for the meetup. Ever since I started attending the Music Academy in Erassian, I haven't had a chance to do any traveling. I'm so happy she invited me on this tour. Having Amelie here with me makes the trip all the better. Oh, right. From Chapter 5. There's a whole thing there that we haven't gotten to yet in Daybreak. But cool side story. Though it's true there are many things here which can't be found in Erassian, I hardly expected Nellie to react with such childlike glee. Having said that, I won't say I dislike this ingenuous side of her. Much the opposite, in fact. That she could be exposed to many sights unseen is why I invited her in the first place. I suppose I'll have to take the lead during our travels. When they did that second launch yesterday, all of a sudden, I was really taken aback. I'm amazed it was a success, but I was more surprised by how positive the response was from the general public. Bet the main body of tomorrow's paper is going to be nothing but Project Startaker talk. I suspect the date of the manned launch is going to be announced soon. I don't know about you, but I'm pretty stoked about it. By the way, I hear they're printing more and more copies of the Tyrell Times. Sounds like our international reader base has really grown. Guess that means we need to be more on the ball than ever. I heard there's a reporter visiting from out of the country. By the end of their trip, they'll know why we're the #1 paper in the Republic. In the meantime, I'm going to write up the best damn summary piece on Project Startaker the world will ever see. So is it Grace? Or Niall? Or who's the blind guy from Cold Steel? There's a blind reporter in Cold Steel. Or is it Misty? Mina has started attending Sunday school this year. I was a little worried about how she'd do in the classroom, but she's made some friends and seems to enjoy going. I've since become acquainted with the other mothers, and they've been giving me some good advice. Yesterday was so much fun. Let's play again sometime, Mina. Okay. I'll tell you the rest of the story I came up with next time. Yay, your stories are always really interesting. I can't wait. Oh, right. Should I tell her about the event? Huh? What event? Tell me. Okay. My mom told me about this, but... Uh-huh. I see Aramis students. You going back to the Empire soon, right, Julian? Man, I'm gonna miss you. Yeah, but it's not like this will be our last time seeing one another. Whenever you two decide to come to the Empire, I'll be happy to show you around. Sounds good. We can use that chance to find some good filming spots, too. But anyway, we'll hammer out the details on that later. We still have our long lie educational visitation ahead of us. Let's enjoy the rest of the time we have together. Right, for sure. So, the school's going to Long Lie this year. But isn't it a little early for the annual visitation trip? Yes, it was moved ahead to have it align with the space program, though we still don't know the actual launch date yet. Oh, yeah. I can see why they'd want to do that, with Long Lie being so close to the space base and all. You gonna come on yes, or are you still on the fence? I'm not sure. I've been putting off deciding on it, though I do have my part-time job to worry about. Like I've told you before, you don't need to factor us into your decision. Oh, by the way, Lyle, you have a scooter, right? Yeah, got one after saving up money for my part-time job. You can hitch a ride if you want. It's a free spot on the back. Really? Yay! This is going to be one of my last chances to hang out with my bro Julian for a while. Guess that means we got to make it count. No time to mope. There's fun to be had. Julian has helped me a ton with the movie I'm filming. I haven't really done much in the way of paying him back. I'll need to think up some ideas.
Well.
The educational visitation will be the last major thing I do before I head home. I need to prepare accordingly and then enjoy it as much as possible. That way, I can leave with no regrets.
This is so freaking awesome!
Hello, Key. Thus, after 2 successful test launches, Project Startaker, which aims to take mankind to the stars, will soon come to fruition. Now, to wrap this up, I would like to pose a question to you all. Is it safe to go into space? In my professional opinion, I would say yes. You see, There's a special piece of equipment called a spacesuit, which is outfitted with a number of functions. The purpose for yesterday's launch was to test the suit's capabilities. My particular field is urban engineering. Despite that, however, Ilhan offered me a part-time temporary position. The pay is more than adequate, and it doesn't require me to be versed in the technicalities of the subject. Therefore, I decided to accept. It's not a long-term affair, but I find the work fulfilling. I think I'll rather enjoy this. Can you believe it, Markley? They said space is what lies beyond the sky. This rocket, or whatever it's called, is simply astounding. Oh, and here's an image taken by a satellite. It's so beautiful. I wonder, could this be where the goddess of the sky resides? Mistress Olivia has taken quite a liking to this display, it seems. We've made frequent stops to see it over the course of this week. When it comes to her interests, she can have a bit of a one-track mind. I've grown used to it at this point. Having said that, my patience is wearing thin. If I stay any longer, I may well lose my I may politely suggest we move elsewhere. Excuse me, Mistress Olivia. Apologies, but could you spare a moment and listen to me? We visited this place many, many times over the course of this week. Master will be arriving this evening, so perhaps we should...
What would you like?
I would like lotus pods. The Zypha covers can wait.
Please stop by again sometime.
I can handle any maintenance.
Plugins. Yes. Okay. Modify orbment. No. Bizarre.
Modifying your orbment.
Don't worry.
Shifting to maintenance mode.
Don't worry.
No.
Citrus got your back.
Okay, so many things. Gonna have to wait. Yes, we want Tyr. Yes, we want Thelis. Argent Thorn's not bad. Crescent Eye's not bad. Let's hold off on the rest of them until after we've taken a look at the weapons shop, but we might be back for that. There's a lot of people here at the space display today, too. At first, I thought this was Ilhan's idea, but I was surprised to hear it was actually Carlo's. By the way, Key's working here as a part-time temp, but I'll be taking over starting tomorrow. I've studied up on the subject, but I'm still a bucket of nerves. Maybe I should ask Key for pointers later. All right, well, that's it for there. Next time, we will do the 4SPG and see about some connection events. Yeah, we got a lot. Oh, hey, look.
Good stuff.
Plugins. Cool. All right. Like, subscribe, all that jazz. Until the next time, see you around.